Why I stopped supporting Peter Obi, Deji Ajayanju? The activist has said he has stopped supporting. He revealed the reason he stopped supporting Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party. Ajayanju disclosed that he ended his support for him after the 3 hours meeting. The activist alleged that Peter Obi is not a saint, but was not as corrupt as others. In a series of tweets on Monday, Ajayanju claimed that Obi told him that he has invested billions of Anambra money into his family business and was still trying to justify it. According to him, Peter Obi, however, the best candidate among those who has declared, especially with his cutting of cost theory, but was not a saint. Ajayanju tweeted, "The real reason I stopped supporting Peter Obi was what I met him for a 3 hours meeting. At his instance, of course, he told me he invested billions of Anambra State fund into his family business, and the man was even trying to justify it. So many other things he said. I agree that Obi is the best candidate among those who have declared, especially with his cutting of cost theory, but he's not a saint. He is as corrupt as the others. Investing a number of money into his family business is the height of corruption and abuse of office," Ajayanju said. Is Peter Obi not an Igbo man then? What do you expect from him? Apart from stealing, go to crime fighter and check their names. 99.9% of them. You Yoruba man that based in causing Nigerian disunity since 1960. Till what have you people have achieved since then that has brought this country change? We have been dilly-dallying with Fulani to make this country the way it is. We like him like that too. But first of all, give us evidence of this meeting. Don't mind him. He's working for Tinubu. He's not a saint, but are you a saint? Thank God you say he's the best among the three. Can you tell us what you discover in the life of the other two? Compare it with what that of Peter Obi. If you cannot choose any of them, then come out and contest. Don't say what you cannot defend, because it might lead to your trouble. Typical lie. Which of the family business? Name that family business. Deji Ajayanju, I hope you have collected the balance of your payment for the mischievous work you are doing. Go and rest in peace, because you are not relevant. I don't think Nigeria are asking for a saint in a country that has been morally destroyed since 1960. What Nigerians need now is the best among the available, who can take us to the next level, who can take Nigeria out of backwardness. We all know your master. Supporting him at the first time is a mistake. This guy is not saying the truth. Peter Obi can never tell him something like that. Learn to be obedient and useful. Thanks, Deji, for saying the truth. I used to think Obi was honest, but now I know he's even more corrupt than the rest. Say Baba, say Atiku, say Kwankwaso, corruption all the way. So you just believe just like that? Now, wow. How will you also believe story about, hope you also believe story about Atiku and Tinubu? Never you trust any Yoruba man in anything. If I should not trust Yoruba man, na Igbo man I go trust. Deji, please, how is the best among them? How is it the best among them? If he clearly told you that he invested state money into his personal business, that he and his family has been making huge gains from. Can you hear yourself? What are you talking about? This is the situation where we find ourselves. People will come out and be brandishing different information. Since you are good in profiling people, please kindly come out yourself to contest so that Nigeria can be great. Stop looking for the saints like yourself. Those Obi have 3 hours time to talk to you. They mention the suitable candidate. Who even needs you, Deji? You don't qualify for Obi Dati movement. You always talk with two tongues. We know who your master is. No degree of calumny will change our minds. We are obedient. Well, what is your take on this? Kindly make it known, since Deji said he's no longer supporting Peter Obi. Deji and his life from the pit of hell. How can Obi tell you such thing? You claim to have heard from Mr. Obi. He makes his money in UK before becoming a governor. So who are you now supporting? Saint Tinubu or Saint Atiku or Saint Kwankwaso? Are they less corrupt? Please show a little smartness. Whatever you are pursuing, so make sure your mind is clear. Adeyanju is not a Yoruba man. He's from Agulu. Your typical Thomas for believing only after you heard from the horse's man that he is corrupt. Tell us the name of his family's business, or the business does not have a name. If you stop, you create vacuum for yourself. Continue to brandish false information. Now, politicians we know they collect pension after leaving office go vote for, and that's the only one in the whole Nigeria obedient. This is all propaganda in collaboration with Asari Dakubo. This is far from the truth. Deji. The truth is that you demanded some gratification from Peter Obi in exchange for your support, but Obi declined because Obi doesn't give shish. So Yoruba and the North does not steal. Obi is a pathological liar and always like to dish out statistics that is not true and accurate. He brings out voodoo theory from China that is not practical in Nigeria, more to confuse more gullible Nigerians. You claim he invested Anambra State Fund into family business, yet he saved money for Anambra, never owned pension and gratuity, never borrowed money and refused to collect severance package like others. Your 3 hours is wasted if you cannot come out with anything tangible. Don't pretend that you are a free person. You are paid media for PDP, so you always find a loophole in other aspirants, most especially Obi. Kindly make your opinion known on this. Subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.